In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, peace be upon you. All dear students, today we will complete our revision. Let's start with comparison of adjectives. An adjective is a word which we use to describe a noun or to modify a noun or to clarify a noun. الصفة هي عبارة عن كلمة تستخدم لتوضيح الاسم أو لوصف الاسم or pronoun. Okay? Comparison of adjectives يعني مقارنة الصفات. We have three types of comparison. The first one is the positive degree. We use the positive degree when two people or two things equally share the same attribute. So this structure is used as plus adjective plus as adjective as. In the negative form we use not as, and we can say not so plus adjective plus as adjective as, not as adjective as. For example, Ali is taller. Ali is as tall as Omar. In this sentence, Ali and Omar equally share the same attribute. Ali is as tall as Omar. As adjective as here is used to say that two people or two things equally share the same attribute. Ali is as tall as Omar. For negative, use not as adjective plus as. Your car is not as expensive as mine. Your car is not as expensive as mine. Let's move to the second type, comparative degree. We use the comparative degree when to make a comparison between two people or two things. بنستخدم النوع ده من المقارنة لعمل مقارنة بين حاجتين. Adjectives with one syllable. Adjective with one syllable. Add er. For example, England is colder than Libya. In this sentence, I make a comparison between England and Libya. We have adjective with one syllable, cold, so er is added. England is colder than Libya. Adjectives with one syllable, add er. With two syllables, add er. For example, quiet, it has two syllables. Quieter, quieter. For example, the country is quieter than the city. Adjectives with adjectives with more than 2 syllables use more or less. Adjectives with more than 2 syllables use more or less to make comparison. If we have an adjective or if we have long adjective, we use more or less to make a comparison between two. For example, my car is more expensive than yours. Or the dawn is more beautiful than the night. We have here expensive and beautiful. They are long adjectives. So more plus adjective or long adjective than is used. Let's move to the third type, which is the superlative degree. The third type is called superlative degree. In this type, we make a comparison between one in relation to the rest of the group. بنعمل مقارنة بين واحد لمجموعة. Adjectives with one syllable add est at the end of the adjective. Adjectives with 2 syllables add est at the end of the adjective. Adjectives with more than 2 syllables use most or least to make a comparison. For example, he is the fast. Fast here has 1 syllable, so est is added, the fastest in our class. 1 syllable adjective, add est at the end of the adjective. 2 syllables, add est. If we have more than 2 syllables, so the most or the least is used. My car is the most expensive one or car. My car is the most expensive car. My car is the most expensive car. Or is the least expensive car. The most and the least with long adjectives. Final, don't forget, final Y usually changes into I. Usually changes into I. For example, if we have an adjective as easy, before adding ER, we must drop the letter Y and add IER. Final Y usually changes تحول الواي في النهاية إلى I. Easy, easier. Okay? Thank you for listening and goodbye.